Okay, now, before we start, Mario, if you're watching this, I am very sorry for you, bro, and I know exactly how you felt that one year when you took a vacation down in Isle Delfino.
Wait, what's happening now?
Every time he was crude. Okay, I guess to just spell it out, he was crudely and, might I add, very inaccurately placed on trial.
Anyways, welcome back to Wario World. We're going into Sir Topham Hatt's lobotomatory right now.
Sir Topham Hatt?
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's just Mirror Mansion, which really doesn't look like a mansion of any description.
It looks like some sort of underground castle.
Like a tomb.
And I would say, I genuinely would not have even, questioned you, Icky, if, I would believe that a man in the world of Wario would be named Sir Topham Hatt.
So, this is easily... Oh!
You never watched Thomas the Tank Engine as a baby?
I would just call it the Fat Controller, though.
That's what they call him in the British dub.
Really?
Correct.
Yeah.
We did.
I was stuck with the American version with George Carlin.
I was about to say, I think I might be thinking of a different conversation. What are we talking about here?
Thomas the Tank Engine, you gotta catch up. We're talking about weird, niche things that only we would ever talk about.
Was it I know we were talking about, Wario characters, and all of a sudden we were talking about, English dubs and George Carlin, and I'm like, wait, what did that have to do with Wario again?
Sir Topham Hatt is a character from... we'll cover that later. So, World 4.
We'll talk about funny train cartoons. Some of it. Right now we have probably the weirdest stage in the game, and that's saying something. Like you thought a circus would be weird, but no, we got this place.
Yeah, no, this is probably the cherry on top as far as the fucking weird imagery that Wario World can provide, because, I mean, true to its name, Mirror Mansion loves to play with mirrors and tricks and trick mirrors and stuff.
Yeah, just like how this guy says it.
Huh.
And take this to heart. This is actually the one level in the game where the C-Stick is a goddamn necessity.
Nope.
You're gonna need it.
Which the C-Stick is what controlled the camera angles?
Yep.
Yeah. No, the C-Stick's what controlled your nose.
What the fuck are these things, by the way?
I have no idea. I mean, again, I think they're supposed to be like dogs. Well, these things are clearly dogs.
The tall ones are dogs, but I can't...
short ones look like
Are the smaller ones supposed to be, mice? I don't know.
They look like little ninja things, but also hype. No, I was talking, I thought you can't use the C-Stick in these scenarios, because, the camera's usually fixed.
Well, here you do. Here it's essential.
Just the way you were, they made it sound like you didn't know what a C-Stick did, period.
Oh, and I see what you're saying. So you can't rotate the camera around, but in these areas, James, you can tilt it up and down to tilt the camera up and down?
Yeah.
And you can swivel it from, to your left or to your right. Also, we got ninja crows!
And they do not let up in the slightest, so be careful!
Oh boy.
Ouch. Okay, just gotta... Yeah, okay. Come on. Let's grab one.
Wow!
Oh yeah, they kick you too.
So how disorienting is it to use the mirror like this?
It's not too bad.
You can get accustomed to it, but it's one of those things that'll definitely throw you off the first time you come in. This is honestly one of the more disorienting levels in the game, if I can be completely honest.
Remember Super Monkey Ball?
Yeah, I was gonna say that, and again, the bonus levels from Mario.
Wee, momentum, nice.
Just by the skin of my wah.
Delicious.
What? I'm sorry, Hype. I think I missed that particular section of anatomy. What would that be?
It's whatever Wario wants it to be.
Okay.
It's his lifelong dreams and hobbies.
Oh, look at the little mice.
This level has a lot of more unique enemies in the game too. These mice, they're not just obstacles; they're enemies you can beat up.
Yes, you can. Though that being said, why would you waste the effort when you have so many coins on hand now? And then there's also these.
Get more coins.
And then there's also the coward, the depressed lion here. The
punchy lion.
Yeah.
Let's reinvigorate his spirits with a punch.
He can't put him up anymore.
Hurry. Now he looks kind of spooky.
Skibbity-doo-dah.
Now, is there momentum? We still have terrible
portraits. The terrible portraits.
They are this level's mini boss, and basically remember the anglerfish from the ice level?
The angler mangler.
Same principle.
Okay. all
Masked birds.
Does it remind me of that one Betty Boop cartoon with the ghosts?
Oh, Minnie the Moocher?
And it's about as creepy, actually.
Oh boy.
Oh, speaking of creepy.
So what you want to do with this thing is that every once in a while it'll spawn another one of those barrel buddies that you can blast open, like so. You'll want to you will want to aim the barrel at the hands. The face you can't do anything with.
But outside of that, he will attack you with ice, electricity, rocks, and occasionally fire, I think.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me, but the face kind of reminds me of that face boss from Link's Awakening.
There's that, and is it weird that I get slight Oogie Boogie vibes from it?
No, I see it.
It's the seam-like strands in between its lips.
Yeah,
But there you go.
and it's fitting.
And easily
considering
enough, 2 hits and it's down.
And it's fitting that you made that comparison since Ziki was talking about Minnie the Moocher earlier.
Oh yeah, it was that one. Also, hi, Voorhees.
So we're just
Bye.
gonna leave him be.
Yeah. Ooh, antique.
I forgot to ask something that I'm assuming we're gonna see another one of those later.
The Pimp Mobile! Wait,
Yeah.
I mean, the Pimp Vampire Clown.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like again, this game really struts its creativity, or this level in particular struts its creativity with the enemy variety, even if they don't amount to much aside from the usual coin or dwarf fodder.
Well, that's what I gathered from that one, from just seeing the start of this area. Oh,
Yeah, you can't just jump on the platforms, you have to grab them.
poor
Oh, boy.
Wario. Look how scared he looks.
See you like that.
There you go.
Something you may have seen me do throughout the playthrough is that sometimes when obviously Wario hangs from an edge and he just gets all panicky. That's not just a funny little diversion. After a while, he will slip and fall.
Really?
Oh, wow. Okay, so you actually do need to be quick.
Something I'm curious about. Say you accidentally do fall. Is it possible to land on any of those cubes down there?
I think that's just part of the battle.
Yes, but it still counts as a bottomless pit.
Yeah,
Right.
background element.
There's no way back up. So I guess while we're still here, and I guess in credence to that stupid joke we made earlier, it's kind of odd timing that whole dumbass skit on Saturday Night Live had to happen right as we were recording these.
Yeah, and I was like,
Cool.
By the way, wanna know why these things are vampires? Because they do that.
oh yeah, that's why you want to like break them loose and be careful. But
And they throw their locks at you.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm just...
and yeah, James, I don't know. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, dude, the stars have aligned in like the worst possible way.
You know what's also kind of funny now that I think about it? So, not that long ago, after that Devil Named skit, Monica actually was playing out, like, I'm guessing it was like a draw as she watches thing, like a series of low reactions of several different things involving the skit, like little drawings of, like, Luigi and Toad questioning what's going on.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, let me see if I can find that.
It also, like, I remember also seeing a tweet that went all, like, that coincidentally went on the whole poorly aged things tweet of being all, like, Wario, like, you could put Wario just about anything and it'd be funny. And I'm just like, technically that's not wrong, it's just that the person who played Wario in that skit, fucking Elon Musk,
Is anything but Wario.
exactly.
Right.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna be potentially, divergent here and say that I think it could have still been funny had Elon Musk actually done what he thought was a Wario impression, because he did not sound like Wario.
He does not look like Wario.
I mean, he sounded like all he got out of it was evil Mario, and that's pretty much it.
And no other voice inflection, nothing. Like, if he had watched this guy in action, then he'd be. So that's why I agree. I think the poorly aged tweet is kind of an unfair thing to waste it on, because no, I think Wario in court can be hilarious.
Yeah, it just needs to be actually Wario. It's like...
Plus, it should have been like 10 years ago or something.
Honestly, like, I brought it up, like, off screen, but, like, we could make that scenario fun if we wanted to.
Yeah.
In fact, why don't we dedicate this whole part into doing that?
No, I'm not gonna do.
So, Wario Mario, sir, if that is your real name, you are accused of killing your not-cousin Mario via a blue shell. Well, how was I supposed to know the blue shell would kill him? Like, I see Mario throw those blue shells at everyone else, and they're usually not worse for wear. And then you just see the jury on the side, literally comprising of all the other Mario characters, filled with bumps and bruises and burn marks.
Look, I see where this is going. How's about my friend Mr. Washington try to convince you that I'm innocent?
Mr. Wario, these are chocolate coins wrapped in golden tinfoil.
And my thing is gonna be Mr. Wario. First of all, bribes are not accepted in the court of law. Second of all, those are my Washingtons that you took from me, and are trying to give back to
You
me.
can't prove that!
So, okay, so we're gonna stop there so that this whole content
Nice.
does not just devolve into that. But see, so just right off the bat, like there were other ways that they could have done that.
Absolutely.
Not
By
like
the
we're about
way-
to like come across here as like the professors of comedy or anything. What's up, bitch?
A bit of a late realization on my end, but it's only up until this playthrough that I realized that those vampire enemies have eyes and not just mustaches.
Oh, really?
And it's also with this playthrough I learned that you can actually break off the chains that are holding them together, and they are really fucking vampires.
Yeah.
Oh, also,
But no, like, what I'm trying to say is, for the longest time I thought they had, like, perpetually closed eyes. But no, it's just mustache.
but anyway, like I said, I went ahead and posted the thread that she did while we were talking about that.
Oh,
See that?
oh, look at that
There's
shit.
her actual eyes.
For now, we need garlic.
Health. Bad. Yeah. No, like, this is around the point where I do start to really suffer with the health, because I guess it's no doubt obvious. If it's no doubt been obvious throughout this playthrough, I get very fucking stubborn and and just reckless when I'm playing. Oh, speaking of which,
Case in point.
It's fine. You're playing like a Wario. Wario wouldn't be, you know, pitcher-pattering his feet looking for these puzzles. He would charge right in.
You know, when I was younger, I thought these things were just thumbs.
they do kind of look like.
Oh, there it is.
They look like fucking bear claws.
No, they're thumbs.
Peter Patter of Wars.
Oh boy.
Oh, careful, careful. Okay. Well, we gotta go back to our left.
I can make this. Okay, I can't make this.
Well, to be fair, death is a slap on the wrist in this game.
Oh yeah, no, but like I have more than enough money to make up for whatever game overs I get by this part. Because yeah, just don't be surprised if I do get a couple.
Ooh.
I was just
Also-
amused by the guy you knocked out on your way down.
Also, oh, you're close.
No, you can't
Also-
cheat that.
Also,
I've-
yeah.
Oh boy.
Also, yes, I was still looking at it and say that, yeah, I forgot that they had such tasteful humor as trying to poorly Photoshop a dick onto Luigi's default New Super Mario Bros. Model, or that they forgot that Princess Peach doesn't actually speak Italian.
Yeah.
She doesn't speak at all.
No, she does. It's just that for some reason
Okay,
they
I'll
decided
stop-
she needed to be Italian in that skit.
No, I was
Gave her an
being
Italian
I was being silly there.
I feel like their only frame of reference for that was the fact that there were at least a few games where she just did up and say, "Mamma mia."
Which, yeah, that's true. The story of that entire skit's life. They probably had one guy on there who had played a Mario game and was like, yeah, you know, I want to see this could work. I know enough about this.
Yeah.
It's a really good thing that you don't take damage from falling to the bottomless pit in this area.
Yeah.
But now what happens if you touch that spike ball over there?
You die.
That still hurts, yeah.
Okay,
I was
so
about to
that
say,
would
what
kill
do
us.
you think happens when you touch a spike?
Yeah.
Well, I
what do you
don't
think
know,
happens? I mean,
Okay,
if it works on Mega Man, it will work on Wario.
so duly
Oh,
noted.
there we go.
Oh my!
There we go.
There's our first game over.
So as I mentioned before, if you do end up getting a game over, you're gonna have to pay the piper in order to be revived right on the spot. Otherwise, you'll be taken right back to Treasure Square.
You must have 500 coins.
I don't want to go back. So now does it fully heal you?
It heals you
Okay.
by your base values at most.
Okay, I do appreciate that they pretty much revive you on the very spot instead of just kicking you back to the beginning of the level.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, it's generous in that regard, but that's about it.
Well, the other random silly thing I can say, James, is that I noticed today that Siva Gunner posted a new audio rip
Oh, what's
Really?
that?
What?
of a Knock Blockers song.
Oh dear God.
Like, no, nothing is sacred anymore. And wake up!
Things were sacred to begin with.
Grandma Brosh should put a little makeup.
Wake up, you big coward!
By the way, keep your eyes on the bottom of the screen because there's a treasure chest right here.
Yeah. Oh,
Ow.
jeez. Wow.
Wow!
The other thing I noticed is that is there momentum to this guy's tail going up and down we can use.
No.
Not really.
Actually,
no.
yeah, a bit.
Not enough to really make the most out of it, though.
Do we want
Are
to
we
go those
going
blue
back?
globes to the left, or?
All right, because of the treasure platform.
Yeah, there was a treasure platform that, in retrospect, I should have taken this way first to get that button out of the way, but, well, I guess, you know what, that's kind of the dumb thing about this portion, is that you're expected to just do it whether you like it or not.
Right, you gotta go back and forth. And back and...
Ow!
I don't care, it's faster.
It is levels like these where I wish that there was a feature where you could press a button and an arrow would temporarily appear over Wario's head, telling
And
you
show him which direction
way,
he has to go.
or at
No.
least which way is the direction leading to the end goal. Because I
Actually-
thought we were going to be going to the right for sure.
You know what I had in mind instead is kind of similar to, you know how like in the Spyro games where Sparks can point at where gems are?
Yes.
Wario's mustache would point where he has to go.
Or, you know, his nose will just, like, point.
Alas.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Bye.
Well, that was a threat.
Yeah, no, like, these guys get... This is where the birds start getting a little dickish for my liking.
Okay, I'm going to say the other thing that... Not the other thing, there's been multiple things, but... Oh, finally. But that has been another issue I've been seeing with these enemies is a lot of them start to become damage sponges.
Well, no, they're just recolors of each other. Oh!
No, but I meant like... Oh.
Ooh,
Well, he means that,
nice
like-
save.
It's also here where we start getting introduced to the enemies that you can only be seen through the mirror.
Right.
But also,
yeah,
he
no.
was talking about like damage sponges in a sense of like they take quite a bit of a beating before they finally go down.
Right. So you'll be doing what you can, trying to like fight a bird, and 3 ground pounds is apparently not enough for the game to say that they've been destroyed. So that's where it gets annoying for me.
You mean I have to treat this like a 3D platformer
Yeah,
game?
you have to treat it.
Hey, Wario, you might reach a dead end, but in certain cases like this, bash your head in.
You have
That,
to treat
that
it.
is a 10 for good buddy.
You had to play it like Crash Bandicoot 4. And he's like, dear God. Imagine
Now
Crash,
just
imagine Crash Bandicoot 4 logic with this, James, where they hide one little like sprixie in one area of the level you'd never think to look.
Trust
Oh,
me,
yeah.
that disorients me just as much as it did there for you.
Again, I really want
Actually, what
the
am I doing? I'm
people
not gonna
at Toys for
I can't do
Bob
that yet.
to just pull a Plankton being alright, we get it, shut up.
I want them
Alright,
to
I
play their
get
own.
it.
I want them to. Oh, nice.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Oh,
damn it.
sweet Piper, give me your goods.
Yeah, no. I want to genuinely watch them design a level hype and see at what point are they like, okay, we're gonna put this box here. Oh, and then we're gonna put one box over there so I can like smack their wrist and say, no, think for a moment. Stop
But we
right
want to prove
there.
a challenge to the hardcore players who thinks that the main
Jeez.
games are too easy.
Challenge is one thing, but being obtuse is a whole nother story.
Yeah, it's
But
like
it's
the whole,
optional.
it's like never complain about games being too easy ever again.
And then Crash Bandicoot 5 just ends
Okay,
up
that's.
being
Oh, I see. That's just to go back.
nothing
Whoa,
but two
jeez.
boxes. Ooh.
It was brutal.
Also, I will admit, I do actually like this set piece here,
Alright, this is the last part of the stage.
where in the background you will find an airship that is sending out all the mooks that have been chasing after us.
We've seen that airship back in Wonky Circus.
Ooh,
We did?
boy.
Ooh.
I don't remember.
Yeah, for like
that.
one brief segment.
But yeah, no. Here's where the physics really start to become fun.
I love me some momentum.
Again,
Yeah.
if there was ever a sequel to this,
Whee!
probably not anytime soon, if ever, they really should play further with this kind of physics work.
Play with Wario's inherent acrobatics.
I don't think you want to jump like that. Okay,
Aha.
maybe you do.
Because yeah, no, there's some fun to be had if they work with the level design of that more.
Oh,
Make it
absolutely.
more like- I was gonna say make it more action platformy and less like I guess arcade collectathon. How they're
Beat
trying
'em
to do
up
it here.
Uh-oh.
Which, I mean, I think this game has a very strong foundation. I just think its focus on what to do was sort of skewed towards the wrong thing. And that's really the only real damning thing I can say about this game, other than its pacing issues.
Oh, careful.
Though I guess with that all said and done, this is actually alluding to something that won't be releasing on the channel until after this one, or after the other game that should be being released around the time, Donkey Kong 64. recently there's been a rumor going around from a credible leaker that you may know as Zippo, that apparently the Odyssey team is making a Donkey Kong game.
What do you think about that, Icky?
I'll believe it when I see it at this point.
Yeah, that's pretty much that's my general consensus on the whole thing. Like, by the time this part pops up, we're probably gonna know for sure, like, if that's true or not. But it's like, just the very idea that freaking Nintendo in-house could potentially make a new Donkey Kong game since Jungle Beat. It's like, it really does get your mind to thinking.
Ow.
Oops. And Wario the stinkin'.
I was waiting for that, by the way.
Oh, ha. That's it. But, yeah, no, I'm curious to see. We'll have to see what happens with E3, which I don't know if this is gonna go out before or after E3 at this rate.
Oh, it's likely coming after.
Okay.
Just throw this guy off the side.
Okay.
I said off the side.
He did. He threw him off to the side.
No, I mean into the pit.
Oh.
But yeah, it's like, honestly,
edge.
that's gonna be a thing where it's like, I feel like anything we talk about will be like just automatically disproven and will look like a bunch of fools. And if that's gonna be the logic, I totally can't wait to see Cinderace and Smash.
Who?
Is that actually the consensus people are wanting right now, or?
Well, they're expecting like a Gen 8 Pokemon to be included on the roster.
Yeah, I feel like it or hate it, a Sword and Shield rep is inevitable.
And we only have, like, what, 2 reps left?
Yeah.
I really hope Shantae comes back.
That'd be nice. I'm still holding hopes out for either Shantae, Rayman, or Crash. Nothing else really matters to me at the moment.
Yeah, it's like, I'm definitely holding my...
Actually, granted, I will definitely say I would not turn down a Toho representative, because honestly, I feel like that's another franchise that, could really benefit from Smash representation.
By the way, down there, bottom left.
I know. I'm just letting this doohickey do its thing before I grab the treasure here. And also...
a pocket watch.
By the way, my good man, do you have the time?
Oh,
yes, it's
75 cents!
It's garlic time.
Gosh.
Sir, it's not fist o'clock. Would you put those things down?
I do like that the shop doesn't reset its price like cumulatively. Like every new garlic merchant you find will reset.
The Mean Emcee.
We'll get to him in a bit, but he's definitely one of the weirder bosses in this game.
Nice.
He's one of my favorites.
It's interesting, I'll give it that much. Though nothing will ever beat Red Brief Jake for
Before
me.
we jump down there, how are we doing on our gold?
I'd say we're doing pretty good.
We literally have, like, nearly 75 chances to revive at this point.
Well, no, well, I meant like the gold pieces.
There's no way in heck I'm gonna go broke.
Anyways,
Except
presenting the ambiguous Bill Farmer.
The what?
Excuse me?
Okay, so... hold up. When I was younger, I thought this guy looked like fucking Goofy, but have the voice of Donald Duck.
I can see the shoes and the gloves and his lankiness.
The face is where you lose me.
But he makes Donald Duck noises when you hit him.
So the main thing behind the Mean MC is that he's going to be hiding. It's pretty much the whole cup mini game, but you got to do a little more than that.
Oh, jeez.
I like how his hat's bouncing up. Bye!
Yeah.
Nice. Oh,
Also,
jeez.
apparently the Mean MC's got a couple of prisoners up there.
Well,
Are they
this makes
prisoners,
sense.
or are they just hopping around?
I'm not sure. I mean, I figured that they're clearly not on. They're clearly not with the. Oh, jeez. Almost forgot he also pulls a Crash Bandicoot on the occasion. Whoa.
So, darn. Okay, I can see this boss getting a little tedious in that you have to deal enough damage to him. I think it's... You have to deal enough
To be
damage
honest,
to
I
him.
thought the Spritlings up there were supposed to be like fakes.
I mean, it's possible.
Like just
I mean,
to
they're
mock
clearly
Wario.
part of the background, just going all Wario, rah rah rah, Wario, rah rah rah.
Wah. Oh, no. Anyway. What was I going to say? Oh, that's right. The whole...
Cha-cha-cha.
Mario. The whole...
It's weird how he decorates his walls with fishbowl coral or rocks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what that's supposed to be. I thought it was just like a bunch of broken mosaics.
I mean, it could be that too.
I think it goes without saying, like, well, in my case, personally speaking, when I first saw this guy, I thought, Jesus Christ, the mask looks weird.
Yeah, I was about to say, he definitely does look mascot.
Man, some of the mask looks great.
Oh, he just went off the edge. The
kinda
mask's
looks
a
like-
younger brother.
He kind of looks like the mask if he was in Doug.
Mr. Dink.
Oh my god.
It's kind of look like that. It looks like Roger's. He looks
my
like
grill!
This cane is very expensive.
it's Roger Klotz's weird, wacky uncle.
What an uncle to have, huh?
Alright, his last name was Klotz, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Klotz, Roger Klotz.
Man, fuck Doug.
Oh, that's a really hot take you're pouring.
I think it was this one.
there.
No, that was a bird.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Oh.
Peekaboo.
Now do we have to
I mean,
redo
I
it all
don't blame
over
you. Those
again?
were going really fast.
Okay, I'm gonna try and keep an eye out for it this time. But I remember what I was gonna say is that potentially tasteless, but like the whole Wario "I'm broke" thing probably would have applied to Musk's cryptocurrency dare at the end of the SNL bit.
Ew.
Yeah, it did happen around the same time as that whole fiasco.
It tanked. Anyway, let's see. To left, I think.
I
I
don't
think it
know.
was middle.
Ding
Oh, no,
dong.
you're right. You got it. You won this way.
Give him a good old pile drive.
One more for the camera.
My face!
Yay!
It's so
There's
nice.
only room for one goofy face hero around here,
There's only one room for one stupid face.
and that's mine.
Wait, I'm the real Goofy Goober.
I mean,
Now
look,
then.
I've been wearing the same Goofy Goober underwear for 3 years.
Well then, with that,
Oh, are you? Okay, for a minute it looked like he was missing a leg.
Yeah, I thought that was like the treasure key theme for a second.
Oh, not again.
but yeah, with that said, it's time for
fucking
the
shit.
last level.
The last level, and arguably the longest level in the game.
Oh,
The
boy.
Illuminati.
That's why we're doing this in one session for everybody.
And even better, it's also home to a very beloved trope in video games: the desert level.
I could have sworn we already been to a desert.
Nah, we went to a
Palm
valley, a
Sands.
rock canyon, but not a sandy desert.
Yeah, I guess some of it does blur the lines every now and again, but nah, this is a full-on desert level, which, I mean, I guess it's kind of a funny coincidence considering the last game that came out before Wario Land 4, primarily took place within a pyramid.
I'd hazard
Yeah.
to say that this is the most 3D and open stage in the game.
It is, and I do believe it's actually one of the first levels that they shown off back when
Yeah.
the game was revealed in E3 2002.
Yeah.
Was that?
Which,
what-
by
was
the
that
way, if you want something interesting, like an interesting thing to look at, check out the freaking E3 images of Wario World and just notice how dynamic the lighting was for that version.
I
Really?
was gonna say, was that the one with the Wario animatronic?
I think it was the same one that they
Wario
reused from
animatronic.
Mario Kart 64.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say, like, I thought the
Uh-oh.
Wario animatronic was like late '90s though.
What for like Wario? What for like for the Game Boy Adventure or for Mario?
Well, I just like I remember that if we're thinking of the same
really?
animatronic, I don't think they used it for the 2000s.
By the way, we
Yeah,
have to fight
no,
this
they-
thing 3 times total at this stage.
Oh yeah, no, this is pretty much the. I guess to make up for the fact we never actually saw this thing back in the Mirror Mansion.
Yep, it's overcompensating.
Yes, it is. I mean, it's pretty much its own curtain call. But what was I gonna say? No, I'm pretty sure I did hear that the animatronic was brought back for the Wario World introduction. Back
Right in
in
the
E3.
face.
Get out of here, you smelly diamond!
Smelly crystal.
Stupid creatures! You make me look bad.
No, it's like.
Where? Okay, come
Is
on.
the mirror does that gargoyle kind of look like the Shake King? Also,
I
is there
could-
anything behind there? Go back.
What here? Oh, if you're talking about that doorway over there, I tried. It's an invisible wall.
Are you sure?
Oh.
Positive. I've tried it.
Have you tried punching?
But you know what? No, we're not. We're gonna. There's nothing down that way anyway. Even if I did check everything. And you say a gargoyle? That thing makes me think more Bowser.
Yeah, oh my god, I was gonna say, it reminds me of the freaking entrance to his world in Super Mario World, where it's like rising from the ocean.
I guess so. Hello again.
Yeah, for round
why
two.
did you fall for this blatant trap?
No.
It was a trap. I thought it was just a dance floor.
It's a patio
Well,
space.
swing them around while I Google the Wario animatronic and what it was used for.
Swing your Oh, damn it!
Oh, there that goes.
Swing your partner from side to side. Come on and do the Wario.
Okay, so there was a puppet animatronic of Mario and a puppet animatronic of Wario.
I definitely remember the Wario one. I don't think I've seen the Mario one.
I'll find that one for you later. But yeah, this was used for E3 1998.
That might have been either for Mario Party or maybe one of the Wario Land 2.
And let's see what else it talks about. Yeah, launched to the station. They were used during the Game Boy GameCube era from 2002. So those animatronics were last used in 1990. They were last used in 2001.
Okay, so roughly around the same time as the GameCube was announced.
Oh no!
What's wrong?
It's this one.
Oh.
Physics time!
Yep. Ow.
Whoop!
Where the hell are we?
We're over there.
Hello?
Oh, okay. I thought
can
we
make
got.
that.
I thought we were crushed.
This
pretty
room
neat.
gave me so much shit when I was younger.
Yeah, no, the hint wasn't immediately obvious for the little kids like us.
And unfortunately, this isn't the last one that I consider, like, total bullshit.
Oh.
Yeah, no, there's one in particular that's very, even now, not immediately obvious.
Tricky.
Okay.
But yeah, no, like, if that animatronic was last used in 2001, then I think that was for when they were revealing the GameCube. Or maybe it was for one of the Mario Party. Or I don't know the full context. It's just that when I look back on that Wario animatronic, it's both cool yet creepy at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. It's
We
like
got
there's
flying
just,
shovels, by the way.
there's just something about real life Wario actually talking to you, like physically. It's just very unsettling, especially like early days Wario, where his anatomy was a little bit more. Well, he's always been doofy looking, but this one he looks like back when he looked especially doofy. Oops.
By the way, in my recent test playthrough, that was literally the last spriteling I had to find.
Okay, so I found the.
Oops, again.
Okay, so I found.
You might want to turn your camera then?
This will take a few shots. Well, it's worth a shot.
Oh.
Okay,
let's
I
got
guess
this.
you just want to stay in place.
I was about to say, I think what I should have done, I should have just not even moved a muscle. Like, just as I fell down to my eventual, oh!
Ah,
See?
nice.
Okay.
So
Well, what now, tough guy?
Don't ask how I can hang from one hand, but not the other.
I'm just that ripped. Also,
You dare question Wario after all this time?
are we just stuck down here now? Like, are we just in this realm?
Hey, Wario, scalpers suck, am I right?
Eh? This is my home now. Hello, everybody.
Welcome to
This is my house.
Wario Crib, starring me, Wario.
So what do you think of the place? I just got the wallpaper reupholstered. I bought some lovely throw pillows. I think they really bring out the place.
I found a really good deal on a nice neighborhood in hell somewhere. Could never leave.
Only downside is the view.
By the way, why am I the one down here? I'm not the one that made that crappy script.
That's a lot of coin.
No. That would just be, okay, what takes, okay, oh, so this, you know what you were talking about earlier, Ricky? This very much reminds me of a Monkey Ball 2 kind of level, where you just kind of like, where the whole premise is, just hit a switch and see what the hell happens.
Yeah. Have fun with it. It's a video game,
No,
it's what
we
you
need
do.
that thing.
Yeah, don't worry, we can bring it back down.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you should be able to, see?
See?
Okay.
Now then, where was I?
The free loot.
Oh yeah, push that switch.
Oh,
I was expecting it. I'm not gonna lie. Just
He would be that asshole who farts in the elevator.
he would, and he would pretend
He
like
would
he
be
was you.
You mean to tell me he hasn't done that already?
I bet that's a freaking.
It'd just be like,
Oh, Luigi.
What?
And then meanwhile,
And Luigi isn't even there.
I would say, yeah, meanwhile, Luigi is just on the phone with Mario, in the sense that Mario's on the phone and Luigi's on the other end, and somehow Wario tries to claim that it was Luigi, and Luigi's like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You say that.
that was him.
The thing I thought of is like he pulls the fart and he's all, "Oh, Luigi." What you later see is that Luigi is literally just the sock puppet Wario has in his hand.
okay, what I was going for is that
Last
just
resort.
going off what you were talking about, like Luigi being on the phone with
Wait.
Mario while they're in the elevator. I thought you were gonna be allowed like,
Oh, by the way,
Mario's, like, somewhere else.
Here's
Hey,
a
you
friend
again.
back to
Hey.
World 1.
he's just a normal enemy now.
Anyway, I was just saying, like, I thought the direction you were gonna go is that, like, yeah, Wario does it, and Mario, who's on the other end of the phone, even he could smell it.
He would probably claim something like that, but anywho, we're getting close to the end, and
Man, remember the time we beat up this guy and he screeched at us?
Yeah, with his freaking auto-tone tunes.
yeah. So
Ooh, wait.
yeah, this was
Much faster than the original type.
They're a real cut above the rest.
So I would say to everybody, enjoy this grand, like, spectacular, like, show of bosses and level design while you can, because the ending to this game is incredibly anticlimactic.
Unfortunately.
To some degree, I'll agree with you there.
Oh no, is this it?
Though I'd be lying if I said I didn't get some of that satisfaction in doing it.
Oh shit,
Fair.
is this the room? No, this is a different one.
3D
Oh.
push block rooms.
This is the one I hate. This is the one I hate the most because it's not immediately obvious like what block you're supposed to hit first.
Okay, so let's see.
Although now that I look at it,
Could you just... Could you...
I think I got. I have an idea.
Okay. Oh, because I forgot that.
Oh,
that
it's
happens
a
as
block
Oops.
pushing puzzle.
Only it's done in midair.
Or should I say a block punching puzzle?
My specialty.
well. Okay. And
I
then-
love punching things.
Oh, thank God the spring wasn't down there.
Goodness. Actually, oh, that should be good enough to.
There you go.
Whew.
I honestly never thought of doing it that way until now.